Preparing to extend its nationwide state of emergency till the end of May. More from Tyra Lu. Hello, Tyra.
Hello, Alma. Good evening, and good evening to all our televiewers.
Go ahead.
Japan Prime Minister Shinzo Abe extended a state of emergency over the COVID-19 until the end of May, as the government warned it was too soon to lift restrictions. Abe declared a month-long state of emergency that initially covered Tokyo and 6 other regions on April 7, later extending it to cover the entire country. It had been due to expire on Wednesday, but the country's virus response minister, Yasutoshi Nishimura, said earlier that new infections were still growing. Japan's virus outbreak remains comparatively small compared to those seen in parts of Europe and the United States, with over 15,000 infections recorded and 510 deaths. But the extension was backed by both experts advising the government and regional governors, with concerns that a sudden spike in cases that would overwhelm healthcare systems remains possible. The state of emergency falls far short of the strict measures seen in parts of Europe and the United States. It allows local governors to urge people to stay at home and call on businesses to stay shut. However, officials cannot compel citizens to comply, and there are no punishments for those who fail to do so. The government is expected to urge residents in 13 high-risk prefectures, including Japan's biggest cities, to continue cutting person-to-person contact by 80% and exercise other strict social distancing measures. But museums, libraries, and some other facilities are likely to be allowed to reopen so long as they take antivirus measures. For the rest of Japan, prefectures will be allowed to loosen restrictions on business closures and small gatherings, but residents will still be asked not to travel outside their home regions. Bars and nightclubs will be asked to remain shut. It remains unclear when and whether schools, many of which have been closed since March, will be able to reopen, with officials recently suggesting a possible phased reopening with certain key grades resuming before others. Prime Minister Abe Shinzo said experts would review the situation around May 14th, and the measures could be lifted at that time, depending on the situation in a given region. Alma?
All right. Thank you very much, Tyra, for your updates. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Thank you, Alma. Same to you. This is Tyra Lu from Tokyo, Japan, because we live in interesting times.
Over in Bangkok, the